Hello, Digger here. This is the first time I've done a video like this, so I guess we'll start. So this is going to be a deck list review of one of our locals, Emily. This is a deck that she wants to build when the next set drops, and if she's able to build it. So let's begin. It'll be her variant of Shiva deck. Obviously, it can revolve around min move a bit, because you cast all these for free. Is a bit of a defensive lockout deck though, so Emperor, some of you already know, but he's basically a prick of a card. Opponents can't use tap abilities or dull abilities or special abilities, similar to similar to Olivia's S ability. Yeah, opponents can't use those with Emperor on the field. Him, it says, on play, reveal top 5, choose a summon among them, add to your hand, the rest go to the bottom in any order. When he attacks, you may cast a summon at 4 costs or less from your hand without paying an actual cost, which is before his attack resolves, which is pretty good. Sid Randall, this one, with Remedy on the field, he gets 2,000 power, so he's at 8. He also has the ability of any auto abilities that forward would have on play, just don't trigger. She says water and ice. Water forwards you control cannot be broken by opposing summons or abilities that don't deal damage. And ice characters you control chosen by opponent summons or abilities. Choose one of your up to one character, don't freeze it. So that's not that bad actually. Cecil in this case has to block if possible. That's fine. He doesn't receive damage from summons or abilities. All forwards you control gain 1,000 power and don't receive some damage from summons or abilities. So he cannot be broken, nor can he receive damage. Same with everything else that's water. Levanato. Since it's running a high number of summons, you'll have summons on hand for the most part to just reveal and break a dull forward. Remedy, since there's a lot of search in the current meta, they were to search, it punishes them by they have to discard something, and they do. You search for a Sid Randall. This could be taken out as a one of, but it's good for a draw 2 and whatnot. So, but something could take its place. Obviously, this is a Shiva deck, so it revolves around Shiva. Still draw for search for the water, and good defensive, and it can also stop things from targeting your forwards, even more so. Plus, you draw a card, and something doesn't die that easily. Chaos, Mana Fixer. This will get any, except for Shiva and Cecil, this can get anything out in the field that it needs to. For 4, essentially. So you're paying 4 to get a 4 cost or less character out on the field. And then, obviously, when you cast a summon, you can choose a 4 on your opponent's side, don't freeze it. So if you cast this Shiva, where your dolls freeze up to 3 forwards or monsters, you're dull and freezing 4 things, essentially. She makes a 4 dull. Search top decks until you hit an ice card. Debating if you want to keep that in. We'll talk to Emily about that. And whatnot, she might just keep it in when new set comes, so it's not that big of a deal. Snow, obviously, if you're running a dull freeze deck, you'll want Snow. Tella, because he's pretty good. Gets back a summon on EX or on play, and he can punish someone for 3. Yeah, that's kind of this deck's little synopsis right here. I'll go to the image thing for the cards. Yeah, so there's a lot of dulling, a lot of freezing, a lot of defending your forwards, so you have things to attack with. So that's pretty much his deck. Just be a devastating force of Shiva, and just get things out for free as much as possible while defending your guys, while bringing the pain to the opponent, while slowing the game down to your pace. So anyway, that's the first little episode of the local Kingston deck lists. I'll go on to another one. I'll go to Pay to Bank at some point later. So thanks for tuning in. This was pretty fast. If I need to do a slowed down version of it, let me know, and I'll explain a little bit more. Alright, bye.